Welcome to KBW. This match pod of thunder thing is
the Jawn.
And that Jawn is scheduled for
one fall.
And this will be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Just kidding.
They dropped that joke finally.
Woo! When they had a 2 out of 3 falls, they had the gauntlet to take its place today.
That was it. That was just Monday. That was another one though. SmackDown, nothing like that. I remember.
God,
I remember. They dropped all that. They didn't do any like adverbs or anything like that. They literally fought through matches, all that in Raw. That's SmackDown. I am your boy, Mr. Disrespectful.
And I am your reigning, defending, undisputed predictions champion, White, the Jawn Peppa.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You little hackhead. Can't find JDW one that you lost. I've been looking all over for it.
I found it, man. Somewhere in the house.
Yeah, you haven't found shit.
In my house, like a pay-per-view in your house.
Oh, that's great back in the day, man. I remember those days.
Sorry, belts.
Oh, he's dropping the belts. Go ding, ding, ding.
I put them down there on purpose.
Yeah, because they trash like you.
Wow. Says the guy who can't win mine.
I had them, actually. I actually had them. Listen, when I get that NXT title from you in a couple weeks, at least the fans will be able to see NXT reviews. Unlike somebody who dropped the ball.
It's right here. It's going a double.
Dropped the ball. I'll make sure I point it out. I'll point it out again on 2 episodes. Don't forget to check out the G1 Classic, which is also up. If not now, it'll be up later.
It'll be up by the end of
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Share.
Yeah, share, man.
Like. Thumbs up.
Live.
Blue.
Word life. What?
Turn the thumbs up blue. Word
Bang.
life.
Turn that thing.
The bell. Make that notification bell ring.
Ring!
Hit that subscribe button from red to gray.
Make them subs happen.
And share with everybody.
So
they subscribe to this.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring, which means you get a piece of the Jawn. It comes live to you whenever we drop these. Usually Thursdays when these come out. Then throughout the Fridays and Saturdays, we usually drop random videos in between there.
We
try to get Mondays in there and stuff, but it doesn't usually work as well.
No.
So yeah. Subscribe. I'll make sure somewhere in the middle of this I'll say subscribe. Don't
subscribe,
forget to
man.
Subscribe.
What are you doing?
Don't forget to share and subscribe.
I got it.
Hit that notification bell. Thumbs up, man.
Bang.
We like a thumbs up. That's how we know if you liking the content. You don't like content, comment down below. Let us know what's going on.
I'm a content
we're all about the content, man. We do this thing here. It's what we be doing on top of our other lives and jobs and everything that's got going on.
We got too much going on.
So, in some AEW news, we'll jump into that real quick. Get into it. CM Punk is what I got. How about you explain the CM Punk issue that we got going on here?
CM Punk and Cody and the Young Bucks and AEW in general are going back and forth.
But through text.
How much they really have spoken with each other. It also ended with Cody saying he wouldn't be surprised if CM Punk just returned to WWE. So, question here is this a shoot? Or is this them... Seth, you fucking suck.
He dropped because he doesn't like CM Punk either.
Is it...
I'm leaving him down.
CM
By the way, folks, before he continues, we're going to see who do you think will last the longest on this podcast. We're just going to leave him down.
Yeah. Comment below.
Let us know. Where you think they're going to fall at.
By timestamp, we can figure out if you guys guessed it or if you put it in after. So
exactly.
So basically, is this one of them things where they're literally mad at each other in real life? Or is this the weird banter that makes it seem like there's no possible way CM Punk shows up at All Out and then in fact shows up at All Out?
See, CM Punk, AEW in general, I think is
his
just
best
different.
Chance.
Well, they're different. Like so you're confused on what's a work and what's not because it's AEW and they do things off the cuff. I mean, it's not your traditional. He's gonna win. He's gonna lose. This is a work. That's a work. Like there's nothing like that. It's a continuation. So like it's very hard to know what's a work and what's not with AEW because it is more. It seems more real to an extent. You know what I mean? Like it's not real, but you know what I'm saying. But it has more of a hey, listen, anything can really happen here. We say what we want,
right? And
there is no really scripted behind it. So I think that's where it's kind of tough to decide here. But I'm still saying it's a shoot.
You still think they're just angry at each other?
I think they're angry at each other, yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking it's leaning towards him having to show up.
No, wait, a shoot. No, that means it's fake.
Shoot means it's real.
No.
A shoot interview is a real interview.
Did I messed that up? My apologies.
Damn
whatever, yeah, let's go real this time. Yeah, I'll go real.
Also in AEW news, matches started to pop up as far as what we will see on the first episode of, as we're calling it for now, Wednesday Night Dynamite.
Yep, they haven't announced yet, but it's probably going to be called Wednesday Night Dynamite.
So the first match ever will be between Cody Rhodes and Sammy Guevara.
I've been
The other
following him on
match,
YouTube. He's got some funny things going on.
they say he's really good on YouTube.
He
I
is,
haven't
man.
seen him.
I found it, and that's pretty good.
Another.
I'm excited that Cody's going up against another up-and-comer.
Sammy's always going to be a good hand.
Well, no, but I also think that match that he had with Kip Sabian was. Kip Sabian did great. I think Sammy Guevara didn't do as well as he has in some of his independent thing. I don't know if it was nerves or what, but I think he wasn't as up to par as he has as he could be, and I think that this is his chance to.
You saw that, guys.
To
10:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stone Cold and Matt Jackson has been eliminated.
So we got Seth, Matt, and Stone Cold. 2 for 1. All right.
We're gonna say it like a Royal Rumble every time we get eliminated too.
It's been eliminated. But I think that Cody can give Sammy Guevara the help he needs and the work. Like I said, I think it was just him. I was like, Kip Sabian was a fantastic wrestler. I think that, and you saw that against Hangman Page. I think that Sammy Guevara wasn't able to hang with the UK style maybe as much. Where I think he can hang with Cody, and he can Cody can show his strengths, and he'll be able to learn from all the other people in the meantime. I think Sammy Guevara can be a great talent. It's just that they have to be able to work him into it. And I think that this is a great match for Cody because he's already had great matches with Darby Allin, with the Young Bucks, with his brother. I mean, they've all been great matches. So I'm expecting another great match to open up Wednesday Night Dynamite.
They also confirmed
Oh wait, tickets went on sale in 2 days, don't they?
They do on Friday.
Friday.
Cheapest ticket will be $20.
Yeah.
Most expensive ringside
right?
seats like $220. Yeah,
That's not bad
cheap.
at all.
Also, they confirmed a second match for the TNT debut. It will be the Young Bucks, or the Elite. We'll call it the Elite. Kenny and the Bucks going up against Chris, the Painmaker Jericho.
Champion Painmaker?
At that point, he might be the champion.
See,
and 2 mystery partners.
So here's my thing here. So before we get to that, so if he's a champ, why is he having a 6-man tag match?
Kenny Omega.
Why is he having a 6-man tag match?
Kenny Omega.
When you're the champ, you want to see the champ fight and defend his title on the first ever show.
Yeah, you're gonna see him fight
Kenny Omega. I hear
Kenny's chance for it.
But Kenny already lost. Don't bring it back to Kenny. Bring it somewhere else.
Well, they don't have a story yet, man. They gotta work. They give the first show a chance. The first show is gonna be like a Raw reunion. It's not gonna make any sense. It's not gonna make any sense.
I doubt that. Okay? Man, I think they've been writing for the last 6 months to try and get these stories.
No, I mean, but like you can't tell the entire story of AEW in one episode.
Well, not to tell a story, but to tell storylines.
Something will happen, obviously. I don't think it's just like a cut and dry. Oh, there's a 6-man tag. Nothing happens. Especially if he's a champ.
So who do you think his mystery partner is going to be? Do you think
we have an? I mean, because there's there's been no rumor of any like big WWE tag teams being released.
No.
Obviously, there's no Revival being released.
No, they signed their contract.
What's also did the OC. They signed their deals. So you're not getting the Bullet Club members. You're not getting the Revival. LAX has been the
biggest tag team that they have.
And someone said this, and I said I'll kill everyone if they do this. Enzo and Cass.
Big Cass and Enzo.
Yeah, because they're back together.
Yeah.
As like the big free agents or something like that is what their name is.
Do you remember they hung Enzo from the top of the ring in a cage?
Yeah, remember that? He was like in a fucking fish cage.
Big Cass.
Oh god.
I can't remember who Big Cass was fighting, but that was dumb. WWE was stupid.
But,
so you don't like Big Cass and Enzo?
No, I don't want them to be. AEW's not for them. I don't think it's for them. He has too much dislike. Like too many people dislike Enzo as a person. You don't want to put that
trash rap.
You don't want to put him in an AEW ring.
You should drop it off.
So I'm not sure, man. I mean, LAX sounds good.
I like LAX, man.
But Jericho said you won't believe who he gets. So it won't. What that means is, and I hope is what it means, is it will not be the Lucha Brothers. Because no offense, as much as I love seeing them go against each other, let's not turn this into WWE where every time we see why the Lucha and the Young Bucks only have to fight each other. Please, for the love of God.
Well, no. Speaking of that, I mean, the Young Bucks will be fighting somebody else coming up soon.
They'll fight me.
They're fighting at the HOG, their final show against Private Party.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. We will see the Young Bucks against a different tag team that is not the Lucha Brothers. Except the pay-per-views, that's all we've ever seen them fight against is the Lucha Brothers. Either way, they're great matches, so I'm good with it right now.
Yeah, I'll take the ladder match for the AAA titles.
I'll take that. But yeah, so I mean, LAX is a great one.
Moxley
it can't. What do you think? It can't really be Moxley. I mean, he's not gonna pick.
No,
Moxley
I think they're gonna pick. It's
Hangman
gonna be a debut. They're gonna pick two new guys to start the show. It's not gonna be anybody that they have signed yet, or that knowingly is signed yet. I don't think. I think it's gonna be a debut of like, almost maybe some kind of a Y2J faction. Yeah, but and who? He's not attacking. What, AJ Lee gonna fight Will?
Yeah. They see him and CM Punk to fight together. Because if you think about it, if they're building a story, if this is not a shoot and they're building
use it right, correct.
Well, because I remember watching something else and the shoot was reversed the opposite way. So, but if you build it up to this fighting and hating each other, right? And it's all fake, and he doesn't show up at All Out, even though he's gonna be there that weekend, but he surprises everyone at the October show. I mean,
I can see that happening as well.
I can't think who the other person would be, but I'm just saying, like, that's a possibility. Is that the match we have so far?
We also have, obviously they said John Moxley will be there. There's no specific role for him yet, but Moxley will be there. And also confirmed officially, literally Cody just tweeted as we were speaking, Chicago, it's official now. It will be at All Out, Cody versus Shawn Spears with Tully Blanchard in his corner. So
it's gonna be a great match.
The Shawn Spears match is official for All Out, so that's going to be an awesome match because it's going to be a physical match. You know, two guys who don't like.
It's going to be very emotional. It's going to be a great story told here. And my only thing is will Shawn Spears get the win?
I think he might.
Do you think Blanchard would let him get the win? So like,
I think he'll get a win,
so if we look at it
in a cheating fashion.
Cody has a win against his brother and a loss in a tag match. What happened at and a draw. So he has a win, a loss, and a draw. Am I missing anything else? Is there a match? No, that's the only three people that happened, right?
Yep.
It was Fighter Fest, Fight for the Fallen, and Double or Nothing. So we have a win-loss draw for Cody. So Cody's 1-1-1 across the board. Again, you're saying that if they don't count tags in his singles match, then he's 1-0-1. If you count tags and they count them all as a one division for each individual, then Cody technically is 1-1-1 right now. So whereas Shawn Spears hasn't had a match yet. So it'd be very interesting to see. Because are they going to push Shawn Spears to be the next contender?
I mean, I think you're going to see him. I think he's going to be a much bigger part than we kind of thought was going to happen. So 0 fear. Someone got a 0 fear tattoo.
The Jackson's siblings?
Yeah, the kids.
That was dope.
Traitors.
That was awesome.
As far as AEW had,
confirmed, that was about it.
That's all for AEW. What we got for the WWE?
So we'll get into it later, but Vince scrapped the entire show again.
For SmackDown, right?
Back-to-back weeks. Back-to-back weeks, he scrapped it. But again, I mean, we'll get into it. SmackDown wasn't a terrible show.
That we know.
In other news, NXT is to go to FS1 and to be combined with 205 Live. These are the rumors that are going on here.
I am terrified.
So NXT, no matter when Dynamite was going to premiere, whether it's Tuesdays or Wednesdays, they were going to put it on FS1 no matter what to compete against them. That was their sole goal. That's what all the rumors are saying, that no matter what they're going to compete against them. This supposedly is coming to fruition with the Fox thing that this was going to happen. They're going to take 205 Live guys because apparently no one ever watched 205 Live.
Yeah, because they screwed them over.
And it's stupid. And bring it to the NXT platform, so all the guys are there. And the other thing that's speculation is that the Daniel Bryan news was that he was going to go down to 205 Live, basically to give people a reason to watch NXT 205 Live together, even though you have all the reason in the world to watch NXT because NXT is great. So that's been the whole news here with all of that going on. What are your thoughts on that one?
I'm kind of scared, okay? As someone who really loves NXT, my issue becomes once you put it on television, and not the network. That becomes what Vince cares about the most, which is marketing dollars.
So you're saying he's going to take away from
So
Triple H?
once you pull off the network, there are going to be requests from investors and such that want, like, if Pepsi is going to be an advertiser, they might not want Adam Cole as champion, or they may want this. And when they start pushing that and they have money to give, Vince will be like, fuck you, Hunter, I want this instead, and could in fact kill the NXT product. Because if money starts getting involved too much,
so
he's not going to let Hunter have
himself, and this is where it's at.
Yes.
I don't agree with it.
Because Fox is already moving and shaking how they want anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Even as of now, they're still telling you who they want as champion, who they want as this. So when if they get NXT, they're going to do the same thing.
Exactly.
They're going to say, we want this, we want that. Where when it's on the network, they have no one to satisfy but the network.
Yeah, that's all.
So that's why you're like, cool, do whatever you want. It's on the network. But once Fox gets involved, I feel like Fox is going to be telling them who they want as their NXT champ, who they want in matches, and it's going to kill the whole vibe that Triple H has already created, which is what scares me the most. So, I don't know, man.
I have to agree. I think it's a terrible, idea, but at the same time, I mean, so at what point do you care to subscribe to the network? Because pay-per-views, who care? Who cares about pay-per-views, really?
So
pay-per-views have been, the only thing you get is pay-per-views for only $10 or whatever. So that's the only thing you'd be missing out on. But
so
NXT is the main
network
brand
for the pay-per-views.
That's it. And your 365 with Alexa Bliss, which is
Yeah.
a good one, by the way. Actually, I watched that. It looks really good.
That was pretty good.
And some of the other ones, that happened. That Alexa Bliss was actually really, really good. And dude, I just don't think she'll be fight again. And do you realize Ronda Rousey gave her both concussions? Insane.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, she's got to mess her up. Not on purposely, but like.
But Ronda got her.
But because Ronda's, I guess, so much bigger that Alexa can't handle it. I don't know. I felt bad for her though. Like both, she was supposed to fight Trish Stratus and then it didn't happen. And
it's sad.
It was sad for her actually. But again, it was a great one. But so that's really it. Like, I want to watch it for NXT and NXT UK because they're great shows.
Yeah, no.
I don't care about pay-per-views as much. Yeah, I don't care about pay-per-views as much, and I don't really care for FS1.
You have to now.
No, not really. I don't even think I have FS1.
Right.
I don't have cable, so.
Oh, yeah, you don't have that shit.
So I don't have that.
So you can't watch it.
Nope. So unless there's an app that I can use.
No more NXT for Raw. What?
I'll figure it
out.
out.
Are we done with this noise?
We're gonna skip through some Twitter beef. With
Yeah,
Renee Young and people, and then
Renee Young and
Lacey
because
Evans
everybody's
and
yelling at her saying she's not good at commentary,
yeah.
and she said she knows she's not good at commentary, but she tries to improve. A bunch of stars.
But the biggest mistake that she made before that was saying, "Oh, I get money, you don't." She pulled the Seth Rollins, and she pulled it back. She apologized for that. And she realized she was in the wrong.
Like, you guys gotta stop pulling your fucking.
Yeah,
money.
They pulled the money into there.
Don't do that. It's
the other thing I want to know before we get into this: Brock Lesnar
is a douche.
Your man, Brock Lesnar. Who actually, after watching Raw, I really want him to win. I hate Seth Rollins right now.
He might die. I think Seth's already dead.
But do you realize he has been the main event of SummerSlam since 2014? He's only lost twice. So you have 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. In 5 matches, he is 3-2.
That's not good though. That's still a winning percentage.
He has. So he lost his first match. It was then won the next 2. Then lost 2 years ago, and then won last year.
Well, what does he do? Like,
but he's been in 5 years. Is his main event is SummerSlam?
Come on, man.
I'm just like, really, like, you couldn't find a different main event? I don't know. Now that's to say, I don't know if he's the main event this year. Do you think it's Kofi as the main event?
No.
Against Randy Orton? Because I'd rather have that as my main event.
Brock is always going to main event everything he's in.
Mm-hmm. He did a main event at WrestleMania. He was the first one out.
They can't do it twice. No, it's either first or last.
Ha, that's what you said. WWE likes to repeat themselves. So, anything else you got there? Let's jump into the Raw.
Let's jump into the Raw, brother.
All right, so on Raw, at the end of the day, Maria Kanellis is the 24/7 champion.
She's the vagina champion.
She's the first ever women pregnant champion.
And it is smart because, like, you gotta think of it.
So Mike took it from R-Truth after the match that R-Truth and Carmella had against Drake Maverick and
his wife. They didn't give her a name. You know her name's Renee Michelle.
Renee Michelle, thank you.
Yeah.
And then they won. Truth and Carmella, and then they piled up on our Truth, and
somehow
Mike Kanellis walked out with it.
With 16 people.
And he ran to the back and locked himself in the room. And basically his wife said, which is the best part of this entire thing, by the way, if you don't let me in, I'm going to kick you in the vagina.
She said she was going to kick him in the vagina?
Yes, that's what she said. And I loved every second of that. That was great.
So
he finally opened up, and then she said, lay down like the bitch you are, or something like that, and put her high heel foot on top of him, and the ref counted.
Oh, I thought you said, whatchamacallit? I thought you just said Renee Michelle said that.
No. That'd be great.
Yeah, Maria.
No, Maria said that to Mike, and that's how she got the title. And she held it up and walked by and said, none of you can touch me because I'm pregnant. So, my next thought, do you know the other person, the only other woman who's pregnant?
Me.
No, you're not a woman, but yes, you are pregnant. Did you know the only other woman who's pregnant?
Me.
This is his wife.
Maurice would come in and go pregnant on pregnant.
So, what if, here's, and I said, what if she's at the gynecologist getting checked up in the sternum, and Maurice is there, and pins her. Or my other thought is that R-Truth pretends to be the doctor, and then pins her real quick and walks away with his title.
Oh.
I like Maurice as a champion, but then it's just pregnant to pregnant.
Yeah.
But you can do it for a little bit until baby drops out.
Right, and then R-Truth be like, I want my baby back.
Right, and it's back and forth. Because, the Drake Maverick R-Truth has been great, but, I like this whole angle so far until they screw it up. But again, you can either have Drake Maverick, Renee Michelle, Truth, or Carmella all pretend, that they are the gynecologist, take the mask off and pin her for the 1, 2, 3 with the ref there, and walk out with a title. I mean, these are all plausible options. Because The Miz is a referee. I mean, so he could do it.
He could ref, right?
He could ref. So there's that. But other than that was great. Anything else after that?
No, I like the idea, man. I'm with you on that. Like, that it kind of gives a conundrum now, like all different aspects. They also said that Renee Michelle put on her Twitter afterwards, she even wore the same colors as the 24/7 title, hoping that maybe her husband would actually pay attention to her the way he pays attention to that stupid belt. And he did not.
That's
so
funny.
She was very sad looking in a very hot costume.
Do you realize that the 24/7 title has been highlighted more than the Intercontinental Championship?
Yeah.
I just want to point that out.
I don't know who's the
And in the United States, really, for the most part. That's changed a couple times. But, that was just crazy. That was one title change. There's another title change that happens here on Raw tonight.
What? There is?
There is. But first, the gauntlet match. That was the rest of the hour here.
Yes.
And shockingly, who came out last? Ricochet.
What?
Who won? Ricochet.
What?
I'm excited, though, because I'm excited to see Ricochet against AJ Styles again.
Hey.
They put on a great show. It's going to be a great show again. Then, the match I was talking about. We had tag titles up on the line. The Revival, the OC,
and the Uso drunk.
Jailed.
Uso drunk.
Uso drunk.
Yeah.
Uso jailed.
A lot of people are not having, are not very happy about this stuff here. Like, why are you rewarding them with a tag title shot? I know they didn't win it, but why do you keep putting them in these highlighted matches when Jimmy continuously keeps messing up? It's not going to help.
Because they had nobody else in the tag division.
They do. You can put anybody else in there.
They had nobody else.
If they're going to lose, it doesn't matter.
They need to put heavy machinery in there.
But you can highlight them. You can highlight AOP. You can highlight the Viking Raiders. There's a bunch of tag teams, but they keep putting the Usos in there, and the Usos keep getting
because they're a great tag team. It's just they keep screwing up.
But if you're doing stuff in real life, you need repercussions.
Listen, I agree, but WWE doesn't believe in repercussions.
WWE
does not believe in repercussions. I agree with you because I don't believe in drunk driving after losing a couple people to drunk drivers. So I don't believe in that at all. But I mean, that's why they have Uber and Lyft and all that other shit. Like, use it. Don't be stupid. Before we get pulled over. So, but now the OC has titles, all of them. You have the tag titles and the United States titles.
New tag team champions: Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, the OC.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. And again, it was a great match.
Take that, Justin Roberts.
It was a great match, and all in all, they put on a great show.
I agree.
But the Usos, yeah.
They did not win.
Which is okay. Oh, so then you had Raw's Women's Champion Becky Lynch defeating Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Then Teddy came out and beat her.
Yeah, because Alexa Bliss hurt her foot, and then
that was great.
Nikki was like, "I'll fight you," and then she did,
and
then
Nikki.
Alexa came out.
Alexa was faking, but so she beat Nikki,
whooping.
and then they put a whooping on her, and then as soon as Natalia's music hit, they ran out, and then she put the sharpshooter on her, and then they go, I would challenge her to a submission match, but I know she wouldn't accept.
Which means it will be a submission match.
Seriously, Natalia, she's not going to accept.
It's going to be disarm her versus sharpshooter.
The woman who just submits people for fun isn't going to. Come on now, like don't give me that BS. Like that was stupid banner. It was a stupid interview. Then you had I'm missing something else in there, but who cares? So Seth Rollins defeated Dolph Ziggler.
He did,
but that wasn't the whole point that mattered.
Because Dolph came out as Shawn Michaels.
That was great. I love that.
Everyone
got so excited.
You heard that?
Dolph Ziggler and Miz SummerSlam. You're gonna see it happen. But I love that. That was great because the fans got all excited and they realized it was him. And I was laughing like, "You idiots! You really think Shawn Michaels coming out?" Right. But you know, it is in fact like you really you fell for that trick.
Mm-hmm.
Although I felt for a second like, no, it's Dolph Ziggler. Why am I thinking that? But the best part was the only reason that Seth Rollins lost is because he got disqualified because Brock Lesnar came out.
Yeah, and Dolph Ziggler
and Brock was getting ready to fight him, and then Dolph grabbed him by the leg,
and
held him down, and I thought that Brock took his head off.
And gave him to the Beast, yeah.
And the Beast just ate him alive. F5'd them into the post, into the side,
standing chair,
into everything.
Twice.
3 times on the chair. There was 3 on the chair.
It was like ones that were standing.
He was standing chair, hit him once, hit him twice. He saw him bleed out. He goes, nah, screw that. Pick up and drop him for the 3rd time. The chair finally collapsed.
And then
I was like,
he got in the ambulance.
And then the ambulance, as I go to the ambulance, and you saw a bunch of fighting.
Which was weird.
Which is great, though.
Because they paid attention to it for like half a second. They're like, oh, brawl, cool.
I love
now we're going back over to the ambulance.
And then you go to the ambulance, and you're distracted by that to see that, and boom, he takes it out, and then F5s him onto the gurney. That was the ugliest but best thing I've ever seen. It reminded me of the Attitude Era back when Stone Cold Rock, I'm pretty sure it was Stone Cold Rock, but they did that whole ambulance thing. He pulled him out and Rock Bottom or Stone Stun or Sweet Chin Music. It's one of those guys.
Stone Stun?
It was Stone Stun.
Oh yeah, Stone Stun.
But one of those, you know what I mean? Like I can't remember who it was, but that same thing happened.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Maybe it actually came Undertaker. It did something like that and pulled him out of the thing as well.
Yeah,
but it was great. It was great nostalgia, and it was just great the way they pulled him
I'm hoping that it.
And I hope that he's still alive.
Yeah,
somewhat.
I tweeted twice. First I tweeted like before he got in the ambulance, Seth is dead. And then after he got kicked out of the ambulance, and then I went, oh no, seriously, he's dead now.
He's dead.
So
he looks
Seth
like
might be
dead. But the best part of this show, minus that, and this is why I was rooting for, because Seth for some reason is rubbing me the wrong way. I'm not a huge fan of him right now.
A lot of people are saying it.
And
they're saying
after what I saw Brock Lesnar do, I'm actually more excited to watch Brock Lesnar win. And I never thought I was going to say that. Never thought I was going to say that. The man is 3-2, so I think he's going to go 3-3. But I don't like Seth Rollins right now. He's not been a great champion.
He's not what I was looking for.
So unless they turn him heel, and they turn him heel like right now.
You can't have 2 heels going against each other.
So, but the other thing is, you can't have Seth Rollins show up until SummerSlam. He has to play dead the rest of this time. If this is a ploy and he's not dead,
yeah, they're gonna have him like he's not gonna show up next week. He better not
show up next week.
And they're gonna be like, at
SummerSlam, the go shows the following week, right?
Next week is a go.
Right? Yeah, it's a go. Yeah, so he can't show up, and they go, will he show up for SummerSlam?
Right.
Who knows?
Like his music is gonna go off at SummerSlam, and you're not gonna see him come out. It's gonna go off again. He's not gonna come out. It's gonna go off again, and CM Punk's gonna come out.
That's not gonna happen. But the best part of the ending was Samoa Joe
and CM Punk
was supposed to have the Samoan Summit, which is very racist, by the way.
It's not racist; they're all Samoan.
But then, not all of them.
Roman is, and he is.
but the rest of the people who came out weren't. Yeah. But you had Samoa Joe come out, say, "Oh, screw it! I was kicking your ass earlier. Let me kick your ass again." And him and Samoa Joe went at it. Then the OC, which was an odd pairing, came out to help Samoa Joe again, not Samoa. And then was it OC first, or was it? No. Sorry, it was
Oos.
No. It was McIntyre, then Cedric Alexander, then the OC, then the Oos. Who probably won't be at SummerSlam. But it was chaos, and the best part was Cedric Alexander jumping from the top of the title.
Yeah, that was mean.
I loved every second of it, and then the spear at the end. was
Yeah.
just fantastic.
I'm down with this
Awesome
Cedric
job.
Alexander move, man. Like,
I'm loving Cedric. I think he's
keep
been
putting him
pushing.
on TV, asshole.
Like, thank you, Paul Heyman, for pushing Cedric Alexander because this is fantastic. They're doing a great job there.
Yeah,
Anything else to add to that, though?
No, man. I'm totally down with the pound.
All right, go with SmackDown. What you got for us?
SmackDown Live. Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre came to blows after a heated exchange. Yes, that's right. It sounds like the last 5 weeks.
It does. It's always a talk show on SmackDown.
Yeah, there's
So
no
this happened
Shane
because
O'Mac.
Shane McMahon wasn't there, so he did a FaceTime where his face was like this on the screen going, "Hey guys, I can't do that." And then Kevin Owens was like, you suck. I'm going to win. Beat you to the pulp, and I'll be back. But it doesn't matter because even if I win, Shane McMahon will still be here because of Shane McMahon. And McIntyre defended him, and then Kevin Owens stunned him on the table and in the ring. Fantastic because I love Kevin Owens. Right now, I love the way they're pushing him, and they are really burying Drew McIntyre.
Yes, so he defeats Drew.
Yep.
Cool. That guy's no longer strong. Next up,
strong.
Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross against Bailey and Ember Moon.
So Bailey didn't want Ember Moon to backstab her.
Yeah, because
So
she already
don't do
did
it
that.
during the match. So she didn't. But Ember Moon took the loss, and then Bailey decided to belly her at the end of it. Afterwards.
Sure. I like it.
That was I respected it. I accepted it.
I like some good back-to-back.
Yeah.
After that, we had the King's Court with the legend and still fine as hell, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus.
So
100% Stratisfaction indeed.
I did. All the Stratisfaction right
Obviously, we knew this was happening.
Yes.
There was no shocker here. You knew Trish Stratus, Toronto, Charlotte Flair was happening. They talked about it like 20 years ago. And hey, what do we have? Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus
at SummerSlam in Toronto.
I really want Trish Stratus to win this. I do. Not that I hate Charlotte Flair all that much, but
I dislike her.
But she said to be the queen, you gotta beat the queen or whatever it was.
Be the woman, you gotta beat the woman.
You gotta beat the woman. And they just have it passing the torch after the ladies won like 18 women's titles. Like, now you gotta finally beat the woman. Come on now. Like, I'm sorry.
So beat the fucking
woman. Good. Hopefully, I mean, it should be a great match. Trish Stratus has been back in the workout, trying to get ready for this. So super excited for the match. But there you go. There was that match.
So yeah, obviously that was announced. Dolph beats Finn Balor.
That wasn't the important part here.
But then what happened? Firefly Funhouse.
It was Firefly Funhouse right to Finn Balor.
It was just Ramblin' Rabbit.
And he was talking about how much he loved Finn Balor.
And
they showed a quick montage of Finn Balor. And then right after that he talks about, but you upset the Fiend.
Right.
You don't
and
that
the Firefly Funhouse.
Is
really Funhouse is really I'm out of here. And he's all bright and he rolled.
He ran. And
again, we still haven't figured out what Ramblin' Rabbit's trying to tell us.
No, obviously they're talking about AEW. I'm pretty sure they're shooting AEW.
I think he's talking about AEW.
They are straight shooting AEW right now.
You're straight shooting.
But he runs away. Bray's like all pissed, and he comes up and looks at the thing and goes, ha 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 ha.
Just gives his little giggle
and laughs, and they cut back and they go back to him and goes. And then they show the Fiend, and boom.
And then they
it was great.
Peace. Which is great. It's a good way to
great.
move. Ali, Shinsuke. So Ali beat the champion, which means he gets a shot.
So Shinsuke beat Ali for the title at Smackville.
Oh, God, that was a thing?
That was a thing. Then Ali wins on SmackDown because we decided to show a real event instead of that trash. And I think this will be a SummerSlam match for the Intercontinental title. Ali versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
I agree because Ali tweeted out today at some point, I think, he tweeted out, quotes, "Hey Shinsuke, what you doing to SummerSlam?" So that's basically bro, we're fighting a SummerSlam.
Pre-show match, yeah.
And I think you're going to get, hopefully get an Ali win there.
So I went with these last two events here. Do we really care about this one?
Pretty self-explanatory. Kofi beats AJ. Roman secretly gets attacked in the backstage area.
So Kofi so this was originally supposed to be New Day versus OC, but like we said earlier, Vince McMahon did the entire show.
Everybody was so pumped about this dream match, and then within 2 hours of telling you you're getting this dream match, they told you it just could.
Exactly. So that was that, and it was a great match. And Kofi hit him with the Trouble in Paradise, and it was beautiful.
It was a trouble. It was really like. He hit it well.
He hit it well.
Yeah.
Like it was hit well. It was a great match for these two.
Someone had like a
when
fan
you see
video
AJ Styles in a match and it's against the likes of a Kofi or a Ricochet or any of those guys, it's usually a great match. These guys all put on great matches, and this was a great match.
Agreed.
It was kind of hard though to see AJ lose. Whereas if you did the 6-man tag, you could have seen the New Day lose because they're not a champion or anything, and they could have been pinned and not Kofi, and his partners Big E or Xavier could have been pinned.
Because you could have had like the tag champs against the tag
you could have had that.
Tag on tag.
Yeah, and then this way you're not losing much. But again, that's as we pointed out, that's 2 factions, stables, whatever you call them, with all the gold.
Yeah.
On both shows.
That's why it's a really good dream match.
So it would have been a great
But
match.
I think these buttholes are trying to save it for Survivor Series.
Yes, that's what they're trying to do, and they don't even have the match. I'm sorry. But who tried to kill Roman Reigns? Samoa Joe, man. It's Samoa Joe. Who else is this but Samoa Joe?
It's obviously
CM Punk.
CM Punk.
But the best is on this one.
It's actually
So
Cody Rhodes.
he gets the stuff.
You're gonna find out AEW is just another thing going on the network.
God no. He gets pummeled with all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And all these medics run over to him. He stands up and goes, "Get the hell off me!" Like they need to stun him.
That's
and
right.
my thing is, Samoa just supposed to be a killer. Why are you being sneaky? Like he's never been a sneaky person. He's just been a killer. Like
Yeah,
I don't like that
he's
gimmick.
like a sneaky.
I don't like the gimmick. I don't like it. But you're gonna get Roman, Samoa, in SummerSlam match.
Samoan submission cage match or something. It's gonna be Samoan themed.
It's gonna be some craziness. They're gonna be wearing Samoan gear or
Yes,
some
yes.
shit. But while Peppa sneezes here, that's all I have for you on this week's KBW episode 24.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, notification bell,
Watch out.
comment,
Dogs walking by.
rate us, tweet us.
Bang.
You know what it is.
Bang.
It's KBcast
Yeah.
on Twitter.
It's KB at KBcast. Yes.
At KBcast, yes, like I said. Anything else you want to add to all this?
Let's get ready to suck it. I did it better that time.
You did. You did way better this time.
I was like, suck it. I think
almost peaked.
with a week to go, next week will be very interesting
It will
because
be.
go home shows are happening, and we're gonna see if they really try to impress at SummerSlam,
But I will say,
or if it is a turd. Or
Raw's turning in the right direction with Paul Heyman in charge.
Paul.
I think it's turning into a good direction. What do you think? I think Raw's coming out to be a little better of a product than it has been of late.
Well, they also said because of the way Vince has really been taking a dump on SmackDown Live lately, is really been hurting them. Like this is the second week in a row that they redid the entire script, like where you're getting these weird matches all out of nowhere because all day everybody's thinking one thing and all of a sudden it's like just kidding.
Click.
And you can't do that, man. Like, so I don't know if it's because
SmackDown wasn't terrible. I didn't think it was terrible.
SmackDown right now because
But I think Raw has
of them
been
getting-
stepping it up.
of them getting ready to go to Fox, and Fox wants a different product than you're going to see on Raw.
So do you think?
So they're gonna try to
So you
make them
point that out. Do you
edgier.
think it's Fox going Vince? I saw your pre-show on WWE.com. You gotta change that shit.
They're probably saying like what they want to see, and then like, so they're slowly working into it because once they get to Fox, they kind of want to have a better machine.
Right.
It's the same idea. Everything's in October. It's going to be AEW starts
That's all I
October,
care about.
and they start on Fox in October, and they want to go with they said more cinematic look.
All
So
right.
we shall see.
So for us here at KBW, I think it's time to bid everybody
Adieu.
Goodbye.
Mwah. And good night.
Bang.